Hello and welcome. Today, we are going to be talking about one of the most beautiful and joyful celebrations in the world. We're diving deep into the stories, the traditions, and the real meaning behind Diwali, the incredible festival of lights.
So, let's start with the big question. What exactly is Diwali? Well, at its very heart, it's a huge festival in India that's all about celebrating something really profound. The victory of good over evil and light over darkness. And, like all great festivals, it all kicks off with a timeless story.
Right, so at the core of Diwali is this powerful, powerful story of homecoming. And this ancient tale, it's the very reason millions of lights shine so brightly during this time of year.
Okay, so picture this. Long, long ago, the story centers on this beloved king. His name was Lord Rama. And after a very long and really difficult time away, he was finally returning home to his kingdom, the city of Ayodhya.
Now, you can imagine, the people of Ayodhya were just overjoyed to have their king back. So to celebrate his return and, to light his path home, they did something so simple but just beautiful. They lit countless rows of these little oil lamps, which are called diyas.
Can you just imagine that sight? Millions of these tiny flames flickering together, creating this incredible river of light that literally chased away all the darkness. And that right there became the ultimate symbol of the whole festival, light winning out over darkness.
So, okay, that's the ancient story. But how does that incredible tale of homecoming actually come to life in the way we celebrate today? Let's take a look.
Well, those ancient customs are still very much alive. The preparations often start weeks before, with families cleaning their homes, kind of symbolically clearing out all the negativity to welcome in prosperity. Lighting those diyas is still the main event, along with creating this beautiful floor art called Rangoli, offering prayers, and of course sharing sweets and gifts with everyone you love.
Oh, and you absolutely cannot talk about Diwali without talking about the food. I mean, sharing sweets is such a huge part of the celebration. Here are just a few of the classics. You've got laddus, which are these sweet round balls, barfi, which is this dense, milky fudge, and jalebi, those unmistakable, crispy, sweet spirals. So good. And that whole spirit of new beginnings, it also extends to what you wear. It's a big tradition to get new outfits. So boys will often wear something called a kurta pajama, while girls might wear a gorgeous lenga or a salwar kameez.
Now, here's something that's really fascinating. While that spirit of light over darkness is totally universal, the stories behind it can actually be a little different depending on where you are in India. So in the north, it's all about Lord Rama's return, but if you go south, it might be celebrating Lord Krishna's victory over a demon. It's a really wonderful example of unity in diversity.
Okay, so we've seen what people do, but now let's get to the why. This next part is all about exploring the deeper symbolism behind some of Diwali's most important traditions. It's pretty cool. The diya is the perfect place to start. I mean, it is so much more than just a lamp. Its light is this incredibly powerful symbol for the triumph of good, for hope when things feel hopeless, and for knowledge pushing back against ignorance. Really, it's about chasing away the darkness inside our own hearts.
Okay, now here's a symbol with a really fascinating meaning, the coconut. So the coconut is often seen as a metaphor for us. The hard, tough outer shell, that represents our ego and our pride. But the pure white inside, that's our inner goodness, our pure heart.
And this all leads to a really powerful symbolic act. When you see a coconut being broken during prayers, it represents breaking our own ego to reveal that purity inside. It's this profound lesson in humility, all wrapped up in a simple tradition.
So when you put all of these things together, the stories, the rituals, the symbols, what's the ultimate takeaway? Well, it all comes down to the values that festivals like Diwali teach us, values that are meant to last all year long.
This slide really gets to the heart of it all, because beyond the lights and the fantastic food, the whole point is to reinforce these essential human values, being good and kind, sharing what we have, respecting our elders, helping people who need it, being thankful, and above all, always, always making the conscious choice to seek light over darkness in our own lives. And really, this is the perfect thought to end on, isn't it? It just captures the true spirit of Diwali perfectly. The celebration, the joy, all the traditions, they're all there for a reason. They're there to inspire us, to connect us, and ultimately to help all of us become better, kinder people. And that's a beautiful message to carry with us long after the lights have dimmed.